Have you ever been told you're just lazy, that you need to push harder, or just do it? Well, what if I told you that laziness isn't actually a flaw, it's a survival mechanism? Today, we're diving into the science behind laziness and uncovering the surprising truth. You're not lazy, you're just human. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll look at motivation in a whole new way. Number 1. The evolutionary purpose of laziness. Let's start with evolution. Our ancestors didn't have the luxury of unlimited energy. Every action required effort, and effort meant burning calories, something that wasn't always easy to replace. So their brains evolved to conserve energy whenever possible. If food was scarce, wasting energy on unnecessary tasks could mean death. Fast forward to today, we don't have the same survival threats, but our brains still function with that ancient logic. When you procrastinate on tasks that don't seem immediately rewarding, it's not because you're weak, it's because your brain is prioritizing energy conservation. Number 2, the genetics of motivation. But what about people who seem naturally driven? Studies show that motivation levels are partially genetic. Some people have genes that make dopamine, the reward chemical, more efficiently, making them more inclined to seek achievements. Others may have genetic variations that make it harder to feel that reward, making motivation seem like an uphill battle. This doesn't mean you're doomed if you struggle with motivation. It just means you need different strategies than someone who naturally thrives on goals and deadline. Number 3. Modern society versus ancient instincts. Here's the catch. Modern society demands constant productivity, which clashes with our biology. We're expected to work long hours, stay hyper-focused, and constantly push ourselves. But our brains weren't designed for that level of non-stop effort. Instead of blaming yourself for feeling unmotivated, recognize that your brain is trying to protect you from burnout. The key is to trick it into seeing tasks as rewarding instead of draining. Number 4. How to work with your brain, not against it. So, how do you overcome this built-in instinct to conserve energy? Here are a few science-backed tricks. Make rewards immediate. Your brain loves instant gratification. Break tasks into small chunks and reward yourself after completing each one. Use dopamine triggers. Music, exercise, or even a small success can boost dopamine, making tasks feel more enjoyable. Reframe the task. Instead of thinking, I have to do this, tell yourself, I get to do this. A small shift in mindset can make a big difference. Leverage social pressure. Accountability partners or public commitments can hack your brain's fear of social disapproval into motivation. So, are you actually lazy? Your brain is just following an ancient survival strategy. Instead of fighting it, learn to work with it. Understanding how your biology influences motivation is the first step to breaking free from self-judgment and finding strategies that work for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. See you in the next one.